Welcome back to Weekend Today on this Saturday morning. You've probably heard the expression cash is king, but sadly cash could be dead in 10 years. That's what the RBA governor thinks anyway, given the extraordinary decline in cash payments. For more on this and much more, let's bring in today's talkers. We've got commentator Carmen Braidwood in Perth. Good morning, and hello also to our very own Lizzie Pearl in studio. Carmen, let's start with you. Michelle Bullock wants banks to keep physical cash flowing as long as possible, but is it realistic, do you think?
Well, I've got a solution for the Reserve Bank Board Governor. What if we sold Armaguard to the banks, right? They've been incentivising us not to use cash all this time. Instead, if they have to look after Armaguard, then they're going to be like, hey, bring more cash into the shops. It's going to work. They're the masters.
I like your thinking, but I mean, how much do you use cash?
Oh, I found some cash in my bedroom the other day and thought, woohoo, bonus money. No one gets to see my discretional spending. I took it straight to lunch, got an extra coffee. It was brilliant.
What a bonus. Lizzie, what about you? I mean, I actually don't know the last time I visited an ATM to get cash out. I mean, what about you? How much cash do you use?
I've probably got a dirty old $10 note stuck in the bottom of my wallet somewhere. So no, I don't really use cash, but I understand, you know, there's a lot of people in the community who do. Older people love cash.
Yeah, the elderly.
My partner's Maltese. Loves cash. He's even got a little money clip, and if we go to the beach, that comes with us tucked into the Speedos. So a lot of people love their cash.
There's a mental cheapie for your Saturday morning.
But, you know, there is a lot of cost for businesses in having cash and digital payments, so we need to think about that. But also, what happens when the power goes out? What happens when the internet goes out? We all have seen this happen. It turns everything into meltdown. So we've got to have cash, I think, unless we can have a surefire way to have power on and internet on all the time.
Maybe we just banish the coins.
Yeah, they're
Enough
annoying.
of the coins.
They're heavy.
Moving on, ladies, buildings and offices starting to look a little bit more like they used to, with staff numbers in major cities finally returning to pre-pandemic levels. Except for one, Melbourne is lagging behind, and a weekly average of just 61% occupancy. Carmen, Perth, more than 90% of people back in the office. What are you doing right that Melbourne's doing so wrong?
It's just very easy to get around in Perth. You know, it takes, 10 minutes for some sectors of the community to make it into the city. And even if you're living in the outer rings of the metro area in Perth, you can be in the city in about half an hour, 45 minutes on the train, or the freeways tend to flow okay. It's just simple.
Lizzie, how do we do it? How do we encourage not just Melburnians, but more people generally back into the office?
Well, it's very simple. If you run a business and you're employing someone, that's a condition of their employment. They come to work. It's very simple. The thing is, if businesses want their workers to come to work or not, some are quite happy for them to work from home. It lowers, operating costs in the office.
That's right.
But look, I was out on Thursday night in the city. Never go out. It was packed. Thursday is the new Friday because no one's going to work on Fridays. The beaches are packed on Fridays. So I don't know if those people are actually doing any work on Fridays. I don't know. I might feel a bit bitter about this because we have to come to work.
Did you have a day off on Friday?
No.
Oh, so you were raging on
No,
a school night?
I was home in bed by 10 p.m. Thank you very much.
Sure you were. Finally this morning, Woolies and Coles have both found a way to motivate their workers ahead of the 3 p.m. rush. This is a thing. They do it by playing a pump-up song that we can all hear as we shimmy down the aisle in our trolleys. Not in our trolleys, with our trolleys, that is. This is the go-to song for the fresh food people. I don't know if it does it for me. Carmen, begs the question, what's your Arvo anthem?
Oh, sorry, I was doing the trolley a little bit there. What would be mine? It'd have to be something old school. I love Prince, something like Let's Go Crazy.
We have that.
And when the hook hits, there it is.
Oh. It's a little bit too boppy for me. I don't know. Does that...
Boppy for a pump-up
So that pumps you up?
Yeah, don't you think?
Okay.
This
Lizzie?
is the good bit.
I've got Lizzie's.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's listen to Lizzie's. Oh, here she is. This is
Thunder.
Lizzie the Bogan. I love it.
Akataka.
Oh,
that doesn't pump
fantastic.
you up, nothing will.
This is mine, just for what it's worth. Then I get up again. See, some things go wrong. You just
It's old school.
chuck this on and a bit of Chumbawamba for your Saturday morning.
Also a pub anthem, Clint.
It is. Well, that's me. That's where you'll find me. Carmen, Lizzie, thank you so much. Ali, what about you?
I'm with Lizzie. If we can have some akadaka